So hello and welcome back to the Team Bulletproof channel. I'm BP Brad, and if you haven't already, smash that sub button for me down below. So yesterday, Rogue Company did a hot summer roadmap, and it covered 3 phases, phase 1, 2 and 3. And don't worry, today we've got you covered, and we're going to round it all up in about 5-6 minutes for you. So grab your favorite drink, snack, and don't go anywhere, because BP Brad has got you covered. So Crosshair Customization is coming to the game. You're able to change the height and the width of the crosshair within the game, as well as the color. Now, we already have the color in the game, but it's just going to give the user a bit more customization within the game. And they also mentioned that in the future, we could see a change in how the appearance is, but that's something that may come in the future and not coming in this update. And then we have a new game mode, Team Deathmatch. So it's a 1 round. You start off with $13,000, and as you kill someone, they'll drop a little pile of cash, and you have to go and collect the cash, and then you'll only be able to spend it once you actually die. So once you die, you'll get the buy menu pop up, similar to what you have when you're in the plane, and then you're able to use your money to, you know, buy stuff. So that is going to be very different. Everyone's obviously been playing the game for a while. You've got used to buying stuff before a round in the plane, but this is only going to be 1 round, and it's first to 50 kills. So that is going to be super interesting, and they also want feedback to see whether they could add this sort of type of buying menu during game in some of the other game modes. So please do feedback. Now, they've also got some micro improvements. So the enemy health bar is now red instead of white, and your teammates are now shown with a blue outline, so it's easy to identify who's on your team and who's on the enemy team. I believe there's been some feedback for identifying the visibility at a split second between enemies and your teammates. So this is a change that's gone ahead, or will be going ahead, for the next update. So some quick weapon balances that are coming. So the HRM 30k is getting hipfire reduced from 90% to 89.5%. The Mark IV is getting reduced range from 26 to 22. The Sahara will be getting a hipfire reduction from 91 to 89.5%. The SMGs are all getting a buff, so their aim over the shoulder accuracy will go from 98 to 99%, and that's the D40C, the 24S, and the LMPX. There's no change for the objection or the SLC mentioned here. And the MXR will also be getting a hipfire decrease from 90% to 88%. So there's a lot of focus around improving SMG accuracy here, and bridging the balance between assault rifles and SMGs. So now we're into the cosmetic side and the new cosmetics that are coming to Rogue Company, and we're starting off with Water Rider Sigrid. And it looks insane. We've got the pink and the light green going on there. We've got some tattoos going on her legs and the snorkel on her head. And it does look really, really clean. And what I specifically like about this skin is the design team have actually extended the skin onto her shield, which we'll see a clip of in a second. And it does look really, really dope. I suspect this skin will probably cost between 1,200 Robux and 2,000 Robux, but we don't actually know whether it's going to be an epic skin yet or a legendary. I suspect it could be a legendary, considering Sigrid doesn't yet have a legendary skin or an epic skin, but we'll have to wait and see how that plans out once that comes in the store. But be sure to be tuned into the Bulletproof channel, quick plug, because we do the weekly store reviews, and we'll rate this skin out of 10 when that eventually hits the store. Now, secondly, the next skin that we saw within the Rogue Company Roadshow yesterday was the Spring Break Seeker. So it very much picked up from the beach theme that we saw on the Sigrid skin, and it looks pretty insane. So again, we don't know whether it's going to be a rare, epic, or legendary skin, but I suspect it's probably going to be epic or legendary. So we've got the turn up salmon trousers going on there with the jumper tied round his waist. Well, it's not a jumper actually, it's like a what is it? I don't know. Is it like a head tie that's around there? We've got the camera on the back there, and then we got his sunglasses. So it does look pretty cool. The design wasn't extended onto the bow there, which maybe lead me to think that it could be an epic skin. And lastly, we've got the Ocean Avenue Talon which is probably my least favorite, and I assume it's probably going to cost the least. It is just a reskin. He's got his mustard trousers on there with his salmony sort of jacket. This Talon is very similar to the one of the Christmas one that we saw in the Christmas event, and close to his default skin. So there's not much to talk about here. And then lastly, we got the Scorch Patriot pack, which looks pretty insane. So whilst it is just a reskin, the design team have actually done a good job on it. So as you can see, you got the American colors there with the blue, white, and the red. And in the back of Scorch's hair, you've also got a little white spray going on at the bottom. But this is part of a bundle, so you will get the melee, the primary, and the secondary wrap with this bundle too, as well as some emotes, I think. But yeah, let me know out of the 4 skins, which one is your favorite in the comments down below. So we've got a new loading menu there. I don't know if you see it, but it's Sigrid on the back of the rooftops loading screen. Now we got the fireworks fail rare remote, which is part of the Patriot pack. So that looks pretty cool. As you can see there, Sigrid's going up to it. She goes to light it, and yeah, it goes a bit wrong. Hence the word fail. Then this one I'm super excited about. So this is actually going to be an epic emote called Grill Out. And it's Sigrid by the fire. And again, it goes a little bit wrong. She's putting oil on it, a bit too much, and it blows up in her face. And what I'm liking about this is we're seeing the emotes take a new direction. If they can do this with this event, imagine what's coming in the future. And, you know, the future is bright for this game. If they keep putting content out like this, I think this is stuff that people can specifically get excited about. Moving over to some of the guns and the weapon camos then. So we've got a new weapon camo bundle called the Rising Tide. So this will be part of a free set. So you'll be able to get on your primary, secondary, and your melee wrap. And it's kind of beach themed with the ocean going through them. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this, but it does look clean on the baseball bat. I think it looks best on the baseball bat. You can really see like the sand on one end and then the sea going through. That being said, I'll probably buy it when it comes out so I can see what it looks like on other guns and show you guys. So be tuned for that and come back to the Team Bulletproof channel so we can have a look. And then we've got the Poolside Vibes Epic Wingsuit, which I do really like. This will definitely go with, if you buy one of those 4 skins, it'll definitely fit right in with those skins, especially if you're like pairing them up. And then we've got the Sunset Horizon weapon wrap. This is my favorite out of that and the Tidal one, but it does look pretty clean. So now everything we've covered there is pretty much to do with phase 1 and what's coming up soon. But they've also mentioned phase 2 and phase 3. So in phase 2, we're going to see a new rogue, a 6v6 a limited time mode, plus King of the Hill. There's going to be a free event, which we'll be covering on this channel as and when we get information for that. And there's going to be lever and AFK improvements. And then for phase 3, which is obviously a few months away yet, as we've only just gone into season 2, there's going to be a new rogue, new map, a season 3 battle pass, a weapon mastery, and a legendary and exotic weapon wraps. Now, exotic weapon wraps, I imagine is going to be change the styling of the guns. We've not seen what exotic is yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be a bit like Valorant, where you know, you have your standard gun and you can buy cosmetics to make your gun look really different. I think that's going to be the same for Rogue Company. So your standard objection may look a bit more cooler, and you might have some like customization you can do to it to make it look cooler. Maybe change the colors of it yourself, add things to it, or it might just be that, you know, you buy an insane skin from the shop and that is that. But nonetheless, that the word exotic weapon wraps definitely excites me. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to shorten it down as much as possible, so to keep you informed if you haven't got 40 minutes to watch the other one. Please do leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what's your favorite skin, and let me know what you think the exotic weapon wrap could be. But that's it for today, guys. Peace.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a exit draw, yeah, she give me that claim I as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly on block, Bambi. Baby's yellow, text.